What's up, guys? This is Big D, and I am the Grim Rider, and we're in the Grim Garage currently right now. Standing behind the camera, you know him very well. This is...
Let me readjust.
Hold on. This is Nick the Noob.
Let's go there.
So once again, we are in the garage, and what are we doing? Well, I'm about to explain it to y'all. So, Nick the Noob and I, we've been talking over the last couple months that, you know, we'd like to have a project bike to tinker around with, you know, maybe find something that needs a few things, fix it up, and, you know, maybe even resell it and keep working our way up. But currently, there is no project bike.
Yep.
What we currently have right now is motorcycle parts. Motorcycle parts everywhere. A whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And these...
He loves motorcycles. I love fixing things. So, yeah.
Right. So, currently right now, all I have is these parts. And these parts, I never just go out and start buying parts for the sake of buying parts. I either buy them to replace something else or, you know, or whatever. So these are all parts I've accumulated off of different bikes over the years. And they've kind of just been sitting around. So the idea here is we're going to be going through them, cataloging them, and essentially selling them to try to make the money to then get said project bike. So this is essentially step one. So we're going to see how much money we can make and see what amount we'll have to work with as far as getting a project bike, getting it in here, and start wrenching on it. So first things first, we're going to start with the creme de la creme. You know, I know normally you kind of save maybe the best for last, and this might not be the best. It might just, I don't know. Some of the nicest pieces that I have right now. He's talking like a, you know, an artistic man. These are some fine pieces here. But anyway, we're starting with these right here, which you might.
No matter what, the cream always rises to the top.
Yeah, the cream rises to the top. Yeah. I am the cream. The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better. Remember that. You heard it right here from the Grim Rider. So right here, oh, the macho man. Anyways, we have this set as a tank and fenders set, and these are from a 2002 Harley-Davidson Sportster 1200. And these, I came about acquiring these when I originally had bought a 2002 Sportster. From another one of my club brothers. But when you guys saw the bike here on the channel, I didn't have it very long, so there's very few videos that have that bike in it. But it had a flat black tank and a chopped rear fender, you know, black fenders. And the reason for that being is he originally had these on the bike when he originally bought it. Now, he told me one day, he said, you know, I think I want to just bob this bike out, chop the rear fender and stuff. I said, okay, you know, that's all well and good, but I said, if you're going to do that, then get yourself, you know, a different tank, some different fenders, ones that may already have some paint defects, things like that. Chop them up. Take these off, set them aside, because there's nothing wrong with these. And so ultimately that's what he did. And so when he sold the bike to me, he just gave me these as well. And they've been sitting here ever since I bought that bike, and I have to say that was probably 2016 or something. So I've had these a while. But again, these are a matching set. All three of these pieces came off that exact same bike. And they're a little dusty right now. We do have to clean them up a little bit. Right. So we got to clean them up a little bit. But essentially they are a matching set. So anybody that might be working on, you know, an early 2000 Sportster, this would be perfect. Because all you got to do is bolt, you know, the fenders on. You know, the tail light is still fully assembled, so plug and play on your tail light. And the tank does need a petcock on the bottom here because that's missing. But other than that, it's all complete. There's nothing wrong with them. No paint defects of any kind or anything. So pretty nice set of you know, tank and fenders for a early 2000 Sportster. So we got that going for us right now. Now, along with tank and fenders, Joe also gave me several other things that were on the bike, like this seat. Sportster seat, got the Sportster etching on either side, and for an early 2000s Sportster.
Excuse me, as I walk by you here.
So for early 2000 Sportster, I believe this simply just bolts right on. So easy peasy, and there's no rips, no tears. All the stitching's still real good. Still got a lot of padding left in the seat. It's not broken down, so really nice Sportster seat there. So very nice.
Yeah. Very nice. All right, what you got for me, sugar?
Sugar. Oh. I know, I'm sweet, man. I'm sweet. Keeping on with the Sportster.
Candy.
Keeping up with the theme currently so far this video with Sportster parts. This windshield here. Now I'm not 100% sure if this is a Memphis Shades or exactly what brand this windshield is, but this windshield also came off of that Sportster. And the only thing I don't have for this windshield is the docking hardware. This is the quick detach setup on this, so you just need to pick up some docking hardware or something for it. But other than that, essentially this really is a plug and play deal. Again, needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but Sportster windshield still in really good shape.
Yes, it's very nice.
All right, so what we got here to kind of round off, I believe, the 2002 Sportster stuff, we got this guy here. Again, he needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but this is oil tank cover, chrome oil tank cover. Again, needs to be cleaned up a bit, but there it is. So pretty nice piece there. This headlight came off of that bike because he replaced it with like a Daymaker or something. So they still got the bulb, and it just, I believe, just plug it, play, and it'll be good to go. It's all there. We've got this here, backrest, sissy bar, and luggage rack. Once again, you'll need some docking hardware, but it does have the quick detach setup for this. And so essentially, you have the docking hardware. It'll just, as a little reference, it doesn't fit on this bike because I tried, but here's my wife's Sportster over here. But essentially, your docking hardware will replace your, and a lot of you may know this already, but your docking hardware will just replace these bolts here, and essentially it kind of just snaps in place over your rear fender, and then you got your passenger backrest and you know, a little luggage rack. So we got that there as well. And then finally, we've got these here. Well, I've got a couple extra little things in here. Clutch and brake lever. One peg. Okay.
A peg.
A peg. These here, they're
Prepared to peg.
don't mind the box. He put progressive shocks on that bike. So these are the stock shocks from that Sportster. So we got a set of nice stock shocks for it as well. And
yeah, original parts.
yeah, exactly. And then this here, if anybody would be interested, this is a fork bag, and it'll go right on the forks of your front of your bike here. That came off of here, or came off of that bike, I should say. I don't even know if there's actually even anything. There is something in it. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that. I don't. What is? Yeah, no. You know what? I know what that is.
Yeah, it's for cow's testicles.
Wait. You know what? You know how I said the other day I don't have a tool to actually adjust these shocks? That's what this is for. So look at there. So you know, I'm gonna hang on to that. I'm gonna keep doing. Hell yeah. So, yep. Those are mine. You don't get them. So, but anyways.
Sorry.
That,
you're missing out.
So, but that kind of rounds off the Harley-Davidson Sportster parts that I currently have in stock.
In stock. Okay, D, what we got in this box here?
All right, so this box is just it's a random assortment of a whole bunch of other stuff. So to start out with, I already see on top of this box we got ourselves a set of drag bars. I believe, actually, these aren't stock, I don't believe, by any means, but these came off that Sportster as well. I remember he replaced these bars that were on there when he bought the bike with a set of like Z bars. So those came off of that bike. Now this here, ooh, these are heavy. So a set of very tall, very heavy risers, also with a drag bar. And this here is just for a mirror. This is where my story started to come in. So this originally came off of a little 1983 Honda CB400 chopper that I had bought at one point. And that chopper originally had these drag bars and these risers on there, and I had replaced them with some different risers and a set of like mini apes, black ones, because the whole bike was blacked out. So these were originally on there. So these are really heavy duty, as you can tell.
Sturdy.
Very much so. So that was, and that little Honda chopper, that was kind of one of my own projects I had done several years ago with my father, which was very good times for me, very good memory for me. So, but that's what those are originally. Let's see, what else we got in here? Oh, this guy. Oh, look at this. Do you mind? Look at this gaudy son of a bitch. Do you mind? Do you? Look at this gaudy son of a bitch. So this went to the Honda chopper I was just telling you guys about. So these, I believe, are some kind of half-assed homemade brackets, because it didn't have like the original bracket that this headlight was supposed to go on. So I think somebody just made these and bolted them to this headlight, and this is what was sticking off the front of that that Honda chopper when I had it. A big, ugly, gaudy-ass thing. And I'm not 100% sure if this is actually like the stock headlight that was originally on that bike. Now that bike didn't have hardly any original parts left on it when I bought it. It was on a homemade a hardtail frame with a Springer front end. If this headlight was original from that bike, then there was this. There was the rims, the front and rear wheel, and oh yeah, I still got that too. This headlight, I believe, was the original headlight or the tail light, excuse me, for that original bike as well. So that's off that Honda chopper. So that, I believe, is an original taillight for that. And funny part about that is, now that I see this, it was mounted off the side of the bike with this homemade frame. And what was crazy about that, if I have this and I have that, then that should mean that I also still have somewhere in here, I believe, I should, because I don't see why I would have gotten rid of that for any particular reason. Anyway, there was a single riser, kind of like this. It was a little different. They took a riser, bolted the riser to the frame, and where you would normally bolt the riser to your triple trees or your handlebars, that was mounted here. And this headlight had some homemade bracket, and it was mounted like something like this. And then your license plate was off of there.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a contraption for sure. But that's what that stuff's from.
Hey man, you nothing like a Michigan redneck. I'm just saying.
It was something. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, I got a story. I got a story for you right here. So this right here was the shift linkage that was originally on the Undertaker when I bought it. Now, not only would I not get rid of this because it's actually missing the one side anyways, but this almost has a little sentimental value. Mm-hmm. So I actually have a video on my channel. It's kind of old now. I think it was 2016 or so. But I was riding the Undertaker. We were getting ready to go down to Sandusky for Ohio Bike Week. And again, this was the shift linkage that was on the bike at the time. So I don't even get halfway there, and the shift linkage just falls apart on me. So I call up the other club members that I was riding with that day, and they came and they found me, and we had zip tied the thing back together. I rode this shift linkage on that bike for the next year straight with it zip tied together like that. So interesting little story about that piece. I'm actually surprised I still have that in this box, but then again, I don't know what else I'm going to find in this box. It's kind of crazy.
What else we got in this magic box of goodies?
You just reminded me of that Jeff Dunham special. You know, what else is in the box, Jeff? What else is in the box, D? All right, here's a piece you might appreciate. You see this?
I already don't appreciate it.
So, and it's both because we both own the same bike, but that damn Suzuki Intruder. This actually came out. Shoot, how long has it been since I've had my damn Intruder?
Long time.
I got my
10 years?
first Sportster in 2011, tail end of 2011. So this came off the Intruder I had in 2011, and I've had it this entire time. Just a little luggage rack that just mounts off the rear fender. Why do I still have that?
But we get it right. So 10 years. It's been 10 years.
Yeah. So, you know.
What else is happening?
So we got ourselves a little bobber mirror. This, holy crap. If I remember correctly, this was on the first bike I ever bought.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you just happen to have that one piece.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So, okay. So the first bike I ever bought was a 1987 Honda Rebel 250. I bought it for $650. And so on that Honda, the mirrors would mount right where your clutch and brake levers do, but the one lever where the mounting thing was for the mirror, it was busted off, so they had replaced it with this one that just clamped around the handlebar. And so I went on eBay and I found me a new bracket, a new clutch lever bracket, and actually put a mirror on there like it was supposed to have. And so apparently this just wound up in the box, and I've had it this entire time. I haven't had that bike since 2010? No. Maybe early 2011 I sold that bike. But yeah, this was from the first bike I ever owned. Huh. Oh.
Yeah, why aren't we just building a bike right now?
Here's that riser I was telling you about earlier.
What?
On the, for the chopper.
What the hell's going on with that?
So, this riser, again, the risers are for the handlebars, right? This was mounted to the back of the frame. This bracket was hooked in here, and that's what the damn taillight and license plate actually hung off the side of the bike like this.
That's ridiculous.
So, the reason I have these is because, well, I replaced it with an actual real taillight that actually mounted to the side of the bike, so that's why where all that crap came from. Wow. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh, these are all wrapped up. This could be good. This could be good.
Oh, boy.
What do we got?
We got presents inside of presents.
What do we got?
It's present inception.
No way, dude. I still have these?
Hey. Very nice.
What? Wow. Holy crap. Not the whole pair.
Those not fit on the Undertaker or what?
No, these will fit on the Undertaker. These aren't for sale. I'm keeping these. These, not only are they badass, these have some sentimental value too. These were also on my first bike. I bought these specifically to put on my first bike. So these were originally on the Honda Rebel before I sold it. I took these back off and put regular stock mirrors back on the Rebel before I sold it, and I just held on to them. Apparently I still have them. I haven't seen these in years. That's incredible.
Ain't it amazing what you can dig up?
Wow. Yeah, these were on my very first bike, and I think these are going to go on the Undertaker. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, those
are badass mirrors.
Yeah, we're keeping them. We're holding on to that. What the hell else we got in here? That's good shit. But other than that, that's essentially about it. So
Stuff.
yeah, so just
Lots of stuff.
yeah. Oh, just little odds and end things, but essentially, yeah, that's my. I'm forgetting one crucial thing. I'll have to get right back to you. Now, I had mentioned at the beginning of this video the creme de la creme being like this stuff over here. I had forgot a vital thing. So these over here may just be the creme de la creme. These here.
I said eventually the cream always rises to the top.
These guys, I have not had these out of this box since the bottom of the box is coming undone here. these have not been out of this box since 2013, no, late 2012. They have been in this box. I haven't removed them from this box that entire time. So this, I'm going to try to be kind of gentle with this. So, alright, so that's nice to know too. Looks like you got some mounting brackets here. And, let's see here. Gentle with this a little bit. And I didn't put them in this box. The wide glide that I had some Vance & Hines short shot pipes put on. These are the, another set of drag bars. That's neat.
Yep.
So these are the original stock exhaust for the 2008 Harley-Davidson Wide Glide. And once again, so this is your heat guard for this pipe. But yeah, so full stock exhaust and mufflers from a 2008 Harley-Davidson Wide Glide. Now again, they've been in that box quite a while. They need to be cleaned up a little bit, but it's all there. And again, it looks like we got another mounting bracket here that probably went in here somewhere or something. But yeah, it's all there. So full stock exhaust 2008 Harley Wide Glide. So this
Very nice.
actually might just take the cake on, you know, what it is that I actually have had all these years. I can't believe I've had them for this long. And again, that's the first time they've been out of that box since I had them taken off that bike. They haven't seen the light of day in almost 10 years. It's pretty incredible to me.
It's still in great shape though. I mean,
you know, so there you have it, guys. So there's a lot of parts, actually a lot more parts than I originally thought I had. Stay tuned, because if all goes well and all the stars align just properly, and we can get rid of all of these parts, we just may have enough to start our project bike. So if you see this video, then that means we are well on our way on that project. So with that being said, I thank you guys for joining me for this video and just kind of rummaging through the garage and kind of getting a chance to go down memory lane a little bit with me. You know, it's before I started filming this video, I didn't really think about it, but the fact that each little piece, you know, has a memory and has a little bit of a story as far as my riding history, which is actually kind of cool. So, and to hopefully see all of that, you know, these all little small chapters of that story, to hopefully that would lead to yet another full-on chapter. You know, we get a project bike and stuff. That'll be a really cool experience. So with that being said, we're going to get out of here. We're going to close up shop for now. So obviously, once again, behind the camera, that is Nick the Noob. Bye. And if you like this video, then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell if you haven't done it already to become part of the Grim Crew, so you don't miss out on where this story here may take us. And with that, I am Big D, I am the Grim Rider, and until next time, we'll catch you down the road.